Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Charles here. Anyway, wanted to show you some of the shoulder bags or gas mask bags that I currently use, and I rotate these things depending on what my purpose is. Some of these I use like every few days. Some of them I use every few months, but let me show you some of the stuff I have. So these are all military surplus shoulder bags or gas mask bags. And so let's start with the one on the right. So on the right here is what I have is a Italian gas mask bag. What I like about this one is this thing's like 14 inches long by about 6 inches wide. And so inside of this, I like to carry all these pellets, which I use with my BioLite, stove. I've shown that on a previous video, so it's one of my favorite accessories for the BioLite camp stove. It's Camp Stove 2, and you can see that thing fits in there perfectly, and then I can put in all of these pockets I can put extra pellets, or if I want to I can put just wood, because the BioLite will also use wood or pellets. Now, the nice thing with the pellets is they burn pretty hot, and it lasts quite a long. So let's go to the next. So that was Italian. This is Swiss, or from Switzerland. So this one here is the Swiss gas mask bag. So it doesn't look, that's not the best looking, but I don't think it's completely ugly either. And this thing was obviously made for a gas mask bag, but you can also put a couple of MREs or other type of food or whatever you want to put in there. I don't wear this one very much, just because it's kind of, rubbery looking type of stuff. It's not that it's not made well. It is made very well, but I don't know, it doesn't look as classic. And this thing was made in, like, what year is that? 1979 or something like that. So, I mean, it does its purpose. So I have carried this. I keep this inside of my car in case I need to carry some stuff on my shoulder, so I can put in, a jacket or some smaller things or something like that. So I don't, I can have like a man bag instead of a purse type of thing. So it does look manly, that is for sure. And that's the only reason that I would use it. The one underneath of it is also Swiss, from Switzerland, and this is the bread bag. What's great about this bag is it's got like a like a rhino skin type of cover on here. So it's, to me it looks like vinyl. It might be something else, but it keeps it pretty much waterproof on this side. On the inside, you can see that we have leather as well as canvas. And this is a bread bag, but I have used these, as you can see, as a pannier on my Swiss Army bicycle. And what this was made for was so that you could carry your mess kit on the outside of this. And then inside you're going to carry your canteen as well as some food. So when you think of bread bags, you got to think of like a sustainment bag is what they currently call it in the US military. So there's some room in here. You can see here, this is where like a canteen is supposed to fit in a sleeve over there. You've got another flap over here. You can put some documents or something small inside of there. And the way that this thing attaches, so you got these loops here. These can go on your belt, or you can put it on the bike as I showed you. And you also have the shoulder strap, which is adjustable. I don't wear this one very much. I mean, usually I'll have this on my bike. I'll have one on each side of my bike if I want to carry some stuff. These things are only about 4 inches wide at the max when you expand this pocket. I don't know. I mean, for regular people looking at it, it doesn't look very friendly or retro or stuff like that. Now, they do make these things in the salt and pepper, which I've had in the past, but I don't really have any right now. I did have a salt and pepper backpack, and this paired with it, in the salt and pepper version of it. But I sold all that stuff out. I may purchase some more in the future, and then I will want to match my salt and pepper backpack with my salt and pepper bread bag. This thing also services as a lid for the Swiss rucksack. And so that's where these straps hook on to the top of the rucksack, and this covers it and helps keep water from going down underneath. Let's go to the next one. So now right here I have a Polish bread bag. Now these things are kind of simple and they're kind of cool, but it has like a Spanish fly type of securing here. So obviously you got two different places where you can, or 3 places where you can fasten stuff on here, depending on how load your stuff is. So I've put 3 MREs inside of here, so this will easily carry 3 MREs inside of it. And then all you need to do is just clasp this over one of these buckles and then put this through. If you look online, you'll see numerous people posting different videos for what they use these things for. Now, the one that I purchased did not have a strap, and so I borrowed this strap from a Swiss gas mask bag, M36 gas mask bag. But you can see here they got these D-rings, so you can use whatever type of strapping you want because it'll fit on the back here. So these things are pretty adaptable. So this is one that I did wax. So this thing is very water resistant. You see here they've got different pouches inside. You can put different things in here. I mean, when I use these pouches, I'll put like fire starters or maybe a flashlight. You got a lot of room inside of this thing, so that's pretty nice. And this thing cost me about 10 bucks. So if you look on eBay, you can probably find this around 10 bucks to 20 bucks with these Swiss bread bags. These things have gotten more expensive now. They're not as available as they used to be, so these things will tend to be $15 to $30 minimum or more, depending on the condition. So I bought some that were pretty much like unused. That's a premium right there. With these the gas mask bag, these will be $5 to $15. And at the time, ooh, wow, I just got all of my pellets out. Anyway, with this Italian one, this thing will start around $5 a piece to $15, I would say, depending on the supply. I mean, as the supply dwindles, excuse me, they will go up in price. Let's go to the next. Let's go to Sweden. So this is one of my favorites. This is a Swedish hazmat shoulder bag, and I like this one for fishing because you got all these little pouches. So these things are only about 2 inches thick by about 3 inches wide, and so you can put all your tackle or things like this. Thing, as you can see, I've shown it in a previous video. Anyway, they've got some indicators if you see nerve gas or other type of contaminants. And I believe this long sleeve was for, you know, like some kind of tripod or a stand, so you could put all these testing items, which are supposed to go in these pockets. I don't use it for that purpose, obviously. I'm no longer in the military. Inside, you got this wide sleeve, which you can put documents inside, and you can put other stuff in here. So in the past, I've put, you know, like a rain jacket and some other stuff inside of here, or maybe food, depending on what I'm doing. This thing is all canvas and leather. If you take a look at the back is all leather. And I've been using Obanoff on these to preserve it and oil it, and with the beeswax it helps protect it as well. So let's go to the next one. So I also have a Swedish Army bread bag, and this looks somewhat similar to the to the World War II German bread bags, except there's less leather. So like I think on the German one, it's got another strap or attachment over here, and inside I put the shoulder strap, but you can see on here that you've got attachments for the shoulder strap. These things can also hang on your web belt, so it's got this hook, and then both of these canvas and leather straps will go onto your belt at the same time. So this thing will hold 2 to 3 MREs. Take a look at the opening on here. So this thing's about 3.5 or 4 inches thick. So you've got 2 different pockets in here, so you can put stuff in this pocket and this pocket, as well as you've got these different lengths that you can attach this, as well as these straps onto it. Now, I've never used this one obviously. This thing is unused. So let's go to the Swedish M36 gas mask bag. Now this thing is great. I like the way it looks. It looks kind of manly to me. So if I have to go shopping with my wife and I want to put a jacket in here or a couple other things, you know, to me this looks manly, so I don't feel like I don't know, emasculated or something like that. But I can put whatever I want inside of these. As you've seen in previous videos, inside of this one here, I do have the Swedish Army mess kit. And this is the stainless steel. Now, interesting thing with this one is it does come in two different colors. So you see here, this is like a gray-green type of color. And this is the same dimension as the brown leather with green canvas. This thing is great for my mess kit, but yeah, I put one of these in my car as well in case I want to carry different stuff and I'm stuck with my wife doing shopping and stuff like that. Now the last one that I have here is a Swedish, I guess we'll call it an accordion shoulder bag. Now this thing is waxed, and this thing was waxed at least 80 years ago. But the wax is so prevalent in this canvas on here. I don't even need to add any more canvas right now, or wax right now. So you can see here how it goes underneath this loop and can go into this hook. Let's take a look at it from the side real quick. So each one of these pockets is about 2.5 inches in depth. So I can expand this. Now on the main bag, it's about 4 inches thick. So I can really stuff this thing. And I don't know exactly what the original purpose of this bag was, but it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a few things. You got a shoulder bag you can adjust. If you want, you can hook this onto things, so there's 2 hooks on the side of there, and then you can also hook it onto like a web belt or something like that. So you just put these hooks onto these D-rings and then you can hook it on your web belt. I've never seen a picture in Sweden or anywhere, and if you know more about this thing, please let me know. But it's made very well. I did sell one of these on eBay for fishing. So I guess the guy that bought it from me wanted to use this for fishing, so he could put all his stuff inside of here. Plus you got the 2 other pockets inside. And this is the one that I actually have not used now. So most of my stuff I use. I mean, I like to collect, but I like to use my stuff. So if it's just sitting there, I tend not to keep it. But this is one that I'm going to keep. This thing was made just based on all the fastenings. I mean, these are all copper. So I'm saying this is probably made in the 1910s, maybe 1920s type of thing like that. But it's very well made. It's bomb proof, and I like the way it looks. I may use this one at some time. If I go on vacation with my wife or something, I want to carry some stuff. I don't know. I like this bag. I mean, if I go berry picking in Alaska, where I'm from, then I will definitely take this with me because I can just use this as a dump bag for berries, and I've got extra pockets and all that good stuff. Anyway, if you got any questions or comments, please post them. I will answer as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, and you have a good day.